Hello, welcome to a new episode of Forgotten Feats. In this series, in each movie, I explain one moment that is very important to scaling power in Narutoverse, but is forgotten. In this video, I will explain biggest weakness of Tsykuyomi. As always, check the description, subscribe if you like it. Let's start intro. Tsykuyomi is very powerful genjutsu, illusion, used by Itachi Uchiha. This power comes from the awakening of Mangekyo Sharingan. Like all Mangekyo powers, has obvious weakness. Each use of this technique reduces the user eyesight to the point where user is completely blind and loses the ability to use the technique. Therefore, Itachi must be very careful. Not every opponent is worth weakening his eyesight. That is obvious weakness, but there is second, even worse. This second weakness appeared in chapter 260, Itachi vs Kakashi. Itachi used Tsykuyomi on Kakashi, but that had not effect at all. Why? Because Itachi used Tsykuyomi on Kakashi clone, not Kakashi original body. Itachi himself said that it didn't work because it hit the clone, and Kakashi confirms that it was a real technique. He had already been hit by Tsykuyomi before. So, Tsykuyomi used on clone don't work on original body. That is a fact. And great weakness for two reasons. 1. The use of this technique on clone is the same as using this technique on human, and its weakness the eyesight. 2. Clone jutsu is one of the most popular and common jutsu in the series. We saw water clones, lightning clones, wood clones, shadow clones, and many more. Moreover, using a clone is the most basic tactic, and Kakuzu even laughed at Hidan for being tricked by a clone. It was so shameful. In the series, many times Sharingan users were tricked by using a clone jutsu, so the risk is real for Itachi. He has to be careful doubly. Especially since this technique is only worth using on strong opponents, they should be skilled at using clones. Clones are weakness of Tsykuyomi, and that is forgotten fact. I hope you found it interesting. Remember that Madara said that only he, having an internal Mangekyo Sharingan, was able to distinguish a wooden clone from the original body. This means that Itachi with normal Mangekyo probably couldn't do it at all.